as you deeply focus on these points. So if you're outside, you can keep yourself looking at the trees and the sky, whatever feels nice. If you're inside, you can close your eyes. Feel your feet on the earth first. I always like to root you and ground you. There's just so much benefit to be had from feeling your feet on the earth. Just practice it throughout the day. Just being very conscious of your pressure, the weight. It just brings you into the body, brings you more present, more right there in your moment. And breathe now, feel your breath. Just becoming more aware of your breath. And feeling very established in your body as you sit. You can feel your sitting bones on your chair as well. The very weight and density of the body. So this keeps us quite nicely grounded, and then we take our awareness up to the middle of your forehead. And there I plant an intention, and I know it will be true because my practice will create it. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm strong. And if throughout the day I find another voice in my head saying different things to that, I treat it like a weed, pull it out, and I repeat my little mantra. And it changes your whole body chemistry every time you do that. So what sensations are there now in the middle of your forehead? As you ride your breath, I like to actually feel as if my breath is entering these points when I sit with the 61 Nadi, so that I don't lose breath awareness as I focus on each energy. Nadi. And as I breathe out, I'm going to flow down into my throat. Feeling the air in my throat. There you are, I'm meeting you again. Feeling your throat. Take a breath in and flow into your right shoulder. And then flow down to your right elbow. And you'll notice some parts of the body, it's much easier to pretend you're breathing into them, to have that sense of centering there, than other parts. We're curious about all this. Flow down into your wrist. And then focus on your right thumb tip. And your index finger. And because these are meridians, you may feel sensations very distant. Feel your middle finger. You notice differences in intensity. Feel the next finger, ring. And the tip of your little finger. Then flowing up to your wrist, elbow, into your shoulder, and across into your throat. Your beautiful throat chakra. Feel it. Feel your gratitude for your voice, for the fact that your heart can speak, and for your discernment, your learning that you're on about how we speak from the heart, how it feels different energetically. You'll notice, you'll become more aware of all the vibrations in your voice. As you go through your day, feeling for that centering in your heart. Words are so powerful. So we learn to choose our words kindly, gently, with awareness, wherever we can. But also our thoughts are so powerful. Don't think just because they can't be heard, they don't count. Now move across into your left shoulder and feel that. Flow down into your left elbow and into your left wrist, into your left thumb, and into your index fingertip. Really curious about these fingertips. Do they all have the same intensities? What can you feel in your middle finger now? And then the next. And your little finger that's on the heart meridian. Flow to your wrist, your elbow, and into your shoulder. Flowing into your throat. And then flow down to the center of the right side of your chest. And feel how that's different. What do you notice there? And then flow across to the center of the left side of your chest. Feel that. And then move to your solar plexus. Feeling your solar plexus. You may notice sometimes the sensations are running ahead of my instruction, that you feel are flowing, moving through your body, and then you can just follow it with your mind. And you may notice places where it stops. That flow, that movement in a particular part of the body. And you just stay there until again your mind leads it on. Now I'm flowing down from the solar plexus into the dantian. First feeling my navel and then just moving intuitively beneath and feeling for the second energy center. And then coming down into your base, feel your sitting bones, your perineum. Can you feel your breath creating sensations in the first energy center? noticing everything. Then flow into your right hip. And if you're doing this at home, it's lovely to do when you go to sleep at night. If your hip was bad, you might like to stay there for 5 or 10 minutes, really smiling and sending the heart energy into the hip. And when we get to wonky bits like this, we can even have the sense of inspecting them in our mind's eye. Say your hip was wonky, you might imagine you're taking a deep look into it, and perhaps you see it's a bit hot, has a hot spot. And in your imagination, a bit like a dream, you might imagine, oh, I could put some cooling cream on that. And in your imagination, you might see it look better. And you'd smile at that, and then you'd look around a little bit more and see if there was something else amiss. Perhaps a little tangled knot of muscle that you might, in your mind's eye, smooth out. We're very open to this kind of process, this spontaneity, this intuitive thing as we move through our Nadi. And now you come to your knee and you feel that. You come to your ankle and down into your big toe. Breathing and feeling each toe in turn. Feeling my way to the second. The middle. Fourth toe. And my little toe. Breathing into the little toe. Then the ankle. Breathing into my right knee. Breathing into my right hip. Flowing into the base. Am I met with pulsing of arteries or breath movement? What can I feel in the base energy? I feel my inner smile. And I flow into the left hip. And it can be nice sometimes to really flow with your breath. So try taking a deep breath into your left hip. And as you slowly breathe out, flow down the thigh and feel your knee. Flow down the leg into your ankle. And breathe into your ankle. As you breathe out, you flow down into your big toe. Breathe into your big toe. As you breathe out, flow into the next toe and breathe life into it. Flow into the middle toe and breathe into it. And then the fourth. Breathe. And your little toe. Breathe into that little toe. Relaxing as you breathe out, and then a deep breath in, flow to the ankle, flow up to your knee, and breathe out. Breathing in, flow up and breathe into your hip, and across into the first energy of your base. Then breathing in, flow up to the second energy center with this sense of feeling and sensing everything. Come up to your solar plexus. So different. Move into the heart on the right side. Beautiful. Feel your heart. How beautiful your heart is. Feel it. Know it's true. And move over to the center on the left side. And then flow into your throat. Feeling your throat. Relaxing and softening. Noticing all the sensations of your throat, your neck, your larynx. And then breathing in, flowing up into your third eye. If it's time for you, or perhaps you wanted to stay in your throat. You could stay there for the next 15 minutes if you wanted to. Coming into your third eye, feel your third eye. And saying again to ourselves, I'm happy, I'm healthy,